Blue Star.
Hey guys, Matt Lynch here with Blue Star Real Estate Inspection Services, Corpus Christi, Texas. I get a lot of questions about, what's covered on the report. Um, so I wanted to make a little video and let you guys know um, what is covered on the report, what's required to be covered on the report by the state of Texas. So let's take a look. So before we get started here, I wanted to show you guys my blog. If you go to bluestarinspectionblog.wordpress.com/blog, you'll see some common deficiencies that I find when I'm out doing inspections, and a lot of good information. You can take a look at it at your leisure. So now we'll come over here and we'll take a look at a sample report on an inspection that I did a while back. I've changed the address and client information here. Now this video is just going to talk about the things that are covered. It's not going to talk about specific deficiencies found on this house. If you want info on specific deficiencies, you can visit my blog or my YouTube channel and get some information about that. So the report starts with a picture of the house from the front, address, the date of the inspection, some notes in here. I'll put some notes in here. Like this house was partially occupied, so I just want to make note of that in the report. We've got my information here, my company information. And my logo. Check out my logo. It's pretty cool. And then we'll move on to some information that's required by the Texas Real Estate Commission to be on every home inspection report. This information is just standards and limitations, stuff like that. And then this Texas Real Estate Commission notice concerning hazards or deficiencies. So, you should read over this stuff very carefully and make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, make sure you ask them. And then this page is stuff that I've added, which is just a takeoff, an extension of deficiencies and kind of an explanation of what's covered, that kind of stuff. Make sure you read and understand that very, very thoroughly. If you have any questions, make sure and ask. So you'll notice up here at the top of every page, you've got this little key with letters I, NI, NP, and D. Inspected, not present, or deficient. So section 1 starts off with, and these there should be, each one of these sections should have at least one box checked off as either inspected, not present, or deficient. So the first section is structural systems, and the part A of structural systems is foundation. Foundations, I'll take a look at the foundation and tell you what type of foundation it is, whether it's a slab, pier and beam, post tension cable, and I'm required to give a opinion on the performance of the foundation. So in this one, in my opinion, all components were found to be performing and in satisfactory condition at the time of the inspection. The next section is grading and drainage. So this one was inspected and deficient. So I found some problems with the grading. The grade was observed to be too high. There's a lot of different things. You don't want the grading sloping back towards the house. So the grading and drainage is covered in the report. The next part is roof covering material. So this is just the covering of the roof. It's not the roof structure. The roof structure is actually on the next section. So this will be like your shingles or cedar shake or rolled roof, bitumen type roof coverings. And I'm required to tell you what type of roof covering you have and where I viewed it from. So Most time it's from the roof. I get on every single roof that I can. So most time you'll see here roof. You might see roof, ground, ladder, several different areas where I might have viewed the roof from. Next section is roof structure and attic. So that's the fascia, the soffits, inside the attic, access to the attic, that kind of stuff. The roof structure. So, and I'm required to let you know where I viewed it from and the approximate average depth of the insulation. So the next section is the walls, interior and exterior. I'll give you the wall materials on the exterior and the interior, and describe some deficiencies that I find on the walls. Next is ceilings and floors. Same thing there. I'll give the material of the ceilings and the floors and give some comments about what I found. The next section, G, is doors. Several things can be wrong with doors. After that is windows. So we'll take a look at the windows, and I'll tell you what type of windows there are in the house. Single hung, double hung, different types of windows that there are. Next is stairways. This particular house didn't have any stairways, so the not present box is checked. Fireplaces and chimneys, porches, balconies, decks, and carports, and then other. So any other thing that you might want me to inspect will go in this section. Structure. Section 2 is electrical systems. So the first thing I'll take a look at is the service panels and sub panels. So the service entrance panel is where the electricity comes to the house, either from an underground source or from the utility pole nearby. So I'll tell you the location of the panel, the material, or the type of wiring, either copper or aluminum in most cases, and the amp rating, which in this house is 200 amps. And then I'll give comments about what's with the panel. I've got some of these cool little diagrams that help explain different things about things that I find that are deficient within the house. And then the next part of the electrical is branch circuits, connected devices, and fixtures. For this, I'll tell you the type of wiring, copper or aluminum in most cases, and then give comments about different types of things that I find, including smoke detectors. Smoke detectors are very important, and they go in this section if there's any deficiencies on the smoke detectors. Next thing is Section 3, the HVAC system, heating equipment. I'll tell you what type of system it is. So this one was gas and forced hot air. And then I'll tell you the energy source, whether it's gas or electric. An important thing to remember is that I do not turn on any heating equipment if the temperature outside is in excess of 80 degrees. I'll still do an inspection on it, I'll look at it, but I will not run the heater if the temperature is over 80 degrees outside, no matter what type of heater it is. I just don't want to risk damaging the heater. After that, I'll take a look at the cooling equipment, and I'll tell you the type of system that you have. And then look at a few things on there and point them all out. Also included in the HVAC is the duct systems, chases, and vents. So if there's problems with the AC ducts, the vents, or the registers, or anything like that, I'll let you know. Section 4 is the plumbing system. So we'll tell you the plumbing supply, distribution systems, and fixtures. We'll take a look at all that. This is water supply to the house. And I'll let you know the location of the water meter and the location of the main water supply valve shutoff. So that way you know where the valves are to turn off the water to the house if you have a leak and you need to get over there and turn it off very quickly. I'll also let you know the static water pressure of the house. Static water pressure should be between 40 and 80 psi. I'll also inspect the water heater. I'm required to tell you the energy source for this one is natural gas. It'll be either gas or electric, and I'm required to tell you the capacity of the water heater, as long as the label is accessible and legible. Problems here with that. Hydro massage therapy equipment. This is like a spa tub inside your bathroom. It's not the exterior type spa. And then any other plumbing related things that you want me to look at that are not included in here already, we'll go here. Next thing is appliances. So I look at the dishwasher, the food waste disposal or garbage disposal, the range hood and exhaust system above your stove. Also look at the ranges, cooktops, and ovens. So I have to tell you the source of heat for your oven, whether it's electric or natural gas. And there'll be some, comments on what I found. The microwave oven, if it is permanently installed, will be inspected. Mechanical exhaust vents and bathroom heaters in the bathroom, so the bath fans in your bathroom and the heaters, if there's any heaters in the bathroom. Garage door opener, I'll tell you the type of door. So this is a 16-foot steel door here. The dryer exhaust system here. And then any other appliances that you want me to take a look at. Notice the refrigerator is not inspected. I do not inspect refrigerators. Optional systems include landscape sprinkler systems, swimming pools, hot tubs, and equipment, and outbuildings. We do outbuildings for free on any inspections that we do. Then we got private water wells and private sewage disposal, and then other options. And at the end will be like a glossary of some of the terms that showed up in the report, so that you know what I meant by these abbreviations. And that's about it. So hopefully that helps you out in understanding what is covered in a home inspection. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask when you're scheduling your inspection. Give us a call, 361-462-9018. Have a great day.
Blue Star.